Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne coming to you today with another episode of Everything I Know. Today, I want to talk about burnout while traveling. Yes, traveling can be tiresome if you don't spread it out correctly, if you don't have a proper cadence and duration of stays and the like. Some things I do to either prevent burnout or recover from burnout is in between stays when I'm going to different cities in the United States or different countries in the world. I plan to be there for a certain time, but in between that time, I also plan just some downtime for myself, whether it's in that same destination where I visited or if I go to another destination strictly for the purposes of resting, sleeping, and relaxing. Because if I'm going to a destination and I'm trying to see things, I'm trying to do things, I am working, that becomes tiresome when you add up the travel time and what I'm doing at the destination. So I make sure to schedule myself some rest days in between each travel to each destination. Another thing I do is get proper rest. Go to bed at a certain time each night. I dibble and dabble in the stock market, playing. I trade in the stock market, and I am. I would consider myself still at an advanced beginner stage. And so I try to time my sleeping hours with the East Coast, no matter where I am in the world. I sleep on East Coast time. I try to go to bed by 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and wake up at 6:30, 5:30 or 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, no matter where I'm at, even if I'm in Hawaii, even if I'm in Africa, wherever I am, I try to sleep at that time. That way I can trade during the hours that the New York Stock Exchange is open. So I make sure I get enough sleep in whatever time zone I'm in. I try to make sure to get 8 hours of sleep on the Eastern Standard Time time zone. And getting enough rest, making sure I take some time out for me for strictly resting, eating healthily is a big deal. It's kind of difficult to do when you're traveling to different destinations constantly. I've been traveling full time. It's actually 30 months. Today is the 14th. I made 30 months of travel full time a few days ago. And so since I'm eating different cuisines and different types of food, and I'm in different places, what I do is I cut out things that will put a jolt to my nervous system, to my system overall. So I try to cut out caffeine. I have cut out caffeine in this new year, in the past couple of weeks. I've also cut down tremendously on sugar. I don't eat any known sugar. Now, I still eat maybe tortilla chips every now and then. Everything has sugar in it. And so I don't avoid every single thing, but I avoid obvious sugar. I avoid donuts. I avoid ice cream. I avoid cakes and pies, things like that. I avoid soda, things like that. And those things are helping me rest, getting my body in tune with a rhythm and a cadence that will allow me to rest well, and therefore I'm able to perform well whatever I'm doing the next day, whether I'm working on my travel agency or trading stocks in the stock market or any other thing that I do. So hope you got something out of that. Thanks. Bye.